Well, live everyone. Welcome back to the Naughty and Days podcast. I'm your host, Jaku. This is Terra. And our
Woohoo.
guest, Obsidian.
Where's am
Hello.
I blind and I just can't see them, or are they not actually in VR
They
chat?
are a
Uh,
PNG.
Okay, I'm just
yeah.
making sure that I'm not missing something.
No, you're not.
No, don't worry about it.
But yeah, welcome to the Naughty and Days podcast. Tell us about yourself.
Oh, well, my name is Obsidian Icon. That is the brand that I stream under. Let's see. Long story short, I got some lore about my character, and that is basically he is a former god from an alternative reality that was stripped of his divine power and exiled, and eventually reincarnated as a mere mortal. Once he found out that all he needs is a few followers to start gaining back a little bit of divine power, well, that's what started his journey on trying to, you know, gather followers.
Mm.
But behind that, um, I'm just a guy, like, I'm just the typical Gen Z dude trying to find his way in the world. you know?
Nah, I get that.
So that's basically it. Like, I started streaming just because a lot of things did fell through, and it was like
Oh,
shortly during the COVID era,
Oh
and
yeah.
that was basically it. I started doing that 3 years ago, and now I'm here.
Yeah, that is very much fair enough. God, I do remember COVID myself.
Mm,
Jesus,
yes, the big
it
vid.
hurts.
the very big vid, bro. They cancelled my fucking school prom because of COVID. Honestly, kind of glad they did, more or less, because
Prom's kind of mid.
yeah.
Well, that just dated you there. Uh,
I mean, to be fair,
yeah.
prom sucked. I'm engaged now, so yeah.
You
Think
know, the funny thing, I never got to go to prom, and the reason why, like when I was in high school, and I'm sorry to cut you off, I didn't mean to do that.
that's fine.
Yeah. But like, for example, when I was in high school, the first 3 years, I said, I don't give a fuck about prom. It doesn't matter. I'll just go my senior year. That's when it matters, right? Because high school is 4 years in my state. Sometimes it changes. Other areas are 3 years, but
Hmm.
uh, and it was like, what ended up happening my senior year. The reason why I didn't go is I ended up moving to a whole different school district.
Oh,
So I knew absolutely fucking nobody my senior year. The only person I knew was like my third cousin, and that was just because like we went to like a few family reunions and everything because like their father is my father's cousin and they're close friends, so that's how I know them. And I'm like,
Ugh.
oh, we're distant. I don't even talk to you like that, you know. She just dated my best friend, and that's basically it. Like, so,
That's fair enough.
yeah. All right.
There we go. Alrighty, I was just fixing something in the studio real quick. Cause yeah, I did a fucky wucky. But yeah, still.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what kind of questions do we end up asking on this podcast? Like, what's usually like the typical flow if y'all don't really have like direct like, all right, this is the topic for the day, you know?
Well, normally we just talk about random bullshit, fuck around a bit, crack some jokes here and there, and just basically pretty much a good time. So, yeah.
Yeah, they're never.
Okay.
I don't think there ever really is a direction. It's just pick something and go with it.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean,
Right.
somehow every single podcast leading up to this one so far has led into a horny direction, suggests the name Naughty and Dazed,
Uh,
but
yeah, that's kind of
So
funny because I try to not
I'm gonna go to the
like
fuck out.
I could
Right.
talk about like naughty stuff, but like I normally never try to promote that in my stuff. I can make innuendos and jokes about it, but
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm over here like, oh no.
I keep forgetting how heavy the fucking headset feels. And that fucking hurts.
That-
Toss
just
the
gotta
shit
do
across
some neck ups,
the
you know.
room. Done with this shit.
Man, if you think that your headset is heavy, I'm literally got a Valve Index on my head right now. This shit weighs a lot more than your little Quest. I'll tell you that much.
At least I got, and I kind of technically have a slight counterweight because of the extended battery. It's not a lot, but it's a lot better than when it's naked.
Okay. I just got a big head, so that's all the weight I have to deal with, and a lot of hair.
Fair enough.
Yeah, your boy got a noggin.
I mean, to be fair, I also have a big head, but I don't have the long hair. Kind of wish I did, and kind of wish I didn't at the same time. But you know,
It's a
You
gift and a
want that
curse
medium
sometimes.
hair.
It's a gift and a curse sometimes, especially when you have naturally curly hair. So like, you just
I
got a
have
lot of
more wavy
knots.
than curly hair, to be honest, but it is really long right now. It's starting to creep down my back, finally.
Oh, okay. When it's stretched out, I think it reaches not the small of my back, like my upper back. So
mm.
I guess
I just
that's
accidentally hit my phone out of my lap.
fuck my phone.
I genuinely can't, because I keep forgetting that my phone is in my lap, because I also have a blanket over my lap right now, because, you know, I'm all comfy and shit.
Yeah.
I kind
Is
of
that how you
forgot it
do
was
your
there, and
setup?
yeah, that's how I'm set up, because I honestly kind of threw out my headset, because I have a loft bed, and then I have, like, another, like, floor bed, for when I'm playing games. And I was playing Spider-Man before I got here.
We know.
I've heard.
They don't. The viewers don't. They don't.
I'm like, I heard, I don't know. I just heard. How do you like Spider-Man so far? Have you beaten it yet?
I've beaten the first two, and then this is the newest one that I'm playing. It's decent. Uh, I do like the first two better,
Mm.
but it's not bad either.
I mean, Spider-Man games tend to be some of the better standalone hero games, or at
Have
least
you played
the.
Spider-Man PS2? I don't think he's played Spider-Man PS2.
Uh, what's the one that was like the one that I played the most? I played the first like Toby Maguire Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 that was like on the Xbox.
Oh,
Oh,
you played
that
the
one.
Xbox version. I was, yeah. That's
Yeah.
okay. We were talking about the same one.
So I think we're talking about the same one there. And honestly, I did enjoy playing Spider-Man 2 a lot. Uh, but then again, I was young at that time
Yeah,
and
if
I
you
just
the first one is a
enjoyed
lot
swinging
worse.
around.
The
First one
first
was
one is a
definitely
lot
not as
worse.
cool. Um,
And the only reason I'm saying that is because you die so fast.
oh, for me, I just hated the swinging mechanics because I like the second one because like you can actually tell the web
Just tap.
anchored onto something.
I'm
And then
not
in the
even
first
touching
one,
my
it's just
controllers right now. What's going on here?
you just teleporting, huh?
And here's
Slender
I,
bitch.
the first VR chat problem. Oh boy.
can I teleport back now? Oh, I'm
And just
scared.
warping
I
reality,
can't
huh?
use this. I can't use the seat anymore. There we go. Oh, all right.
It's just I just remembered like a clip from Family Guy where Peter Griffin says, "Man, this is worse than that one time I forgot how to sit." He walks up to a chair,
Oh
stares at it, and then rugby tackles the fuck out of it.
Hey, Peter, what you got there? They're rice cakes. Never had them before.
Oh, chokes on them and just breaks reality.
Peter, what are you doing? Crack. What the fuck?
I mean, I
I
believe
love
it.
that one.
What about the one where Stewie keeps asking for his turn with the fucking weed?
I don't think I remember that one.
I think it was some type of dark. I don't remember.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
There's too many clips.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Oh, oh boy. Hmm.
Don't look at me. I'm minding my business. No.
My neck hurts. Oh.
Hmm.
Your neck hurts. What you be doing over there? I'm just kidding.
Sadly, nothing.
Now, not my
Wearing a brick
first
on my
guess.
face. That's what I'm doing. Wearing a brick on my face.
How do you think I feel? I got trackers over my body. I got multiple bricks all over my body. That's fun. But yeah. Huh.
Hold on, I got a question. How do we feel about the new GameCube made by
There's a new
Steam?
GameCube.
The Steam box or whatever it is.
Honestly,
I know nothing about it.
it's. I mean, considering, I do games design and such, I know quite a lot about it. Considering on the specs and stuff of the actual console itself, honestly, it's gonna run better than like pretty much all the new gen consoles that just released like a
Oh,
couple of
okay.
years ago, something like that. But yeah,
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm just looking at it right now. I understand why you call it the GameCube, man. Like
yeah, it is. It's a
it's
box.
a cube.
What more do you want? It's a little compact
Uh,
box that you can take it where you want and play Steam games on it.
yeah, it just looks like a giant power supply.
Yeah.
Get hold up.
Too bad Digi's bitch ass was sick. What are you? Are you being a schizo?
Can I not vape?
I apologize about that. After COVID, I moved back in with my parents because of the whole financial situation for all of us, and
Yeah. Nah, that's
father just popped in
understandable.
through the door to tell me about some BS. I'm just like,
Uh,
brother, I'm lost.
I'm trying to work.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I
yeah.
know he never respects anything I do
Pretty sure
because he
my
doesn't understand it.
pretty sure my parents want to kill me, but not yet. Still gotta get through university first. Note to
Yeah.
self: don't go to university, kids. You waste your fucking money.
Well,
Is it that much of a hell there?
there's a
Yes.
little bit of a like
And is the only
controversy
reason
about
you're there
whole
for the
university shit.
legal documents that allow you to have better paying jobs?
That's basically it. That's the only reason why you go.
I
Like, is it
mean,
a big waste of money? Yeah, but how else do you get a better job unless like you got networking skills and
mm,
a little bit of people in higher places that could pull you in, you know?
yeah, I mean, more or less over here it is just a big waste of money, more or less, because get this, I go in 2 days a week. 2 days a week. Starting at 9 o'clock till 4 in the evening. I sit there and do nothing all day because the equipment there is not at a minimum to like create shit, pretty much. So I'm paying 6 grand a year to go in 2 days a week to basically do fuck all. So Yeah,
That just sounds like a shit uni.
yeah, it really is. I mean, I would say what I would think I would, put it as it's more catered to, but then again, I can't put it in nice words, so I'm going to refrain from saying it.
You can be nice.
Oh, are we beefing already?
No, no,
Are we
this is
beefing?
normal.
Oh no, I know. I've heard. I was like, oh, let's see. About 15 minutes in, let's get it. No, I'm ready to see a cat fight.
I mean, it's not really much of a fight considering the
Ooh,
height difference.
ooh.
The last time I kind of just ascended through the roof
Yes,
because
and
I found buttons.
I made an edit about you.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yes. More or less because I do editing on the side just for shits and gigs.
So does Digi, by the way, for those who do not know.
Oh,
Yes. But
Yo, boy.
yeah, overall, I feel
This one.
university is just a waste of money. I mean, there's not really much to it, to be brutally honest. I mean, I'm currently just like learning the same stuff over and over and over again, even though,
I mean,
you
that's
know,
most universities in a way. Some of them do have better programs where you can do stuff. I feel like university is only beneficial depending on which one you go to and how you take advantage of shit. Because like I feel most people were just told, oh, you need to go to university, get a bachelor's degree, yada yada yada, and then most people
Question:
go in like, I'm just
If
here
I
for a
turn the
degree,
PC
and they don't
on
socialize enough
the wheel,
or,
can you see them?
huh?
hmm?
If I, Jacob, if I turn the PC stuff on the wheel, do you see them?
The
See who?
the
Just
what?
wondering. The PC options on the customization thing.
Yeah, that's
All right,
yeah,
so I have those now. Wonderful.
yes.
Cool.
Of course, I see the PC options. Yes. Whew.
Oh, wait a minute. That means I can. Hold on. I'm not gonna see what I'm just gonna go see what they look like on the Twitch.
But yeah, that's kind of university in a nutshell.
Oh,
kind
guess
of
so.
it's kind of is what it is. But yeah, trying to think. What has actually happened lately in the world? Because there's been a lot of shit that's been happening.
Uh, Probably nothing that's relatively good to talk about. The ones that I think of, because everything I think about is just like political discord
Mm.
or other like things, and then the whole Epstein files and shit like that.
It's actually kind of funny about the Epstein files in a sense because it all started with a meme and then it became an actual, like, oh shit, yeah, this exists all of a sudden. And it's so fucking wild.
Oh, didn't you guys arrest someone in your country? Because they were in them,
I thought it was like one of the
or
people in
one
the
of the EU
Senate or
countries?
something like stepped down, and a lot of European countries, including the UK and Italy and
Yeah,
stuff like that, certain people
I mean,
just stepped down.
half our royalty is in there. So that's
Oh.
fun. Yeah.
That must suck.
Well, to be fair, I mean,
At least they're out.
I mean, it does suck. Then again, like, I mean, to be fair, the government here is no better. But yeah. I mean, then again, that's pretty much everywhere nowadays. It's no better. So, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
Grass is always greener on the other side. It just seems like everyone's like, "Oh, let's go here, let's go there, let's go here," but no one's staying around trying to make their place better. That's what I see.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, over here, everyone's just kind of leaving the country. I mean, there's good reason for it, of course, you know. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I plan to, because quite frankly, I want to move out with my fiance. So yeah,
Where you get? Are you gonna go to where your fiance is, or are you guys
yeah.
gonna go somewhere entirely different?
I'm gonna go to where she is, more or less, because I mean, to be fair, it's the Philippines. It's already a corrupt
That's what I was
country.
asking, because it is the Philippines, but then again, it's also the Philippines.
I mean, it's
They're
already.
both good and bad things.
And what's the whole concern about the Philippines?
I mean, it's a corrupt governmency there, sure, as I know, but
Mm-hmm.
it's currently better than ours over here in the UK, so I can't really complain. I mean, it's pretty much the
Uh,
UK, but not
I thought
going
you were about
into
to say
shit.
like the romantic shit
I
of
don't
like it doesn't matter how
remember, but
shit it
are
is
they?
over there. I just want to be with my partner.
Is
I
Philippines
mean,
still dictatorship or no? Or are they no longer a dictatorship again?
Who?
dog dictatorship?
Philippines.
Yeah, of course that's fucking happening there still.
All right, just thought I'd make sure.
I mean, they don't supply for shit out there, but you know, I thought, fuck it, yeah, I'll move out there, be with my fiance, and just kind of thug it out. So yeah, yeah.
Luckily, in my state, I should be fine.
Yeah, but it's Ohio.
Who the fuck said I was in Ohio?
Oh, you're not in Ohio?
No,
I got told
Chicago,
misinformation.
Illinois. Welcome to the great state of Illinois.
Ew.
Where are you from? Sound like a Michigan.
Michigan? Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
You know, no, I feel, you know, I think the worst part is
Do I sound Canadian to you, bro?
you've literally said, as we were talking, pretty much where you were from.
Right.
Oh, I probably wasn't listening. That's something I
Fantastic.
don't really do.
Oh man. I'm just from Texas.
You know what? That
Well,
checks out.
I'm just in Texas and I am tired of so many fucking dumbasses trying to move to our state. And I'm like, if you guys hate it here so much, why are you moving here, you dumb motherfuckers?
Probably because, if I remember correctly, isn't your like property there actually pretty? Is it like easier to get a house there than most states?
It's not that it's easier to get a house, right? So Texas, from what I remember, Texas is the only state that actually has a positive economy, out of the 50.
So that's
Uh,
probably why.
and so because of that, we have a lot of infrastructure and growth that's happening here. I know the reason why people are moving here, and it's because in their shit ass state, they ain't got no fucking money. Uh,
Although
but the
for
problem is,
it's really weird how you guys are still having a positive economy when you guys have minimum wage of 750.
oh, it's crazy. It's almost as if minimum wage is not really the problem. And it's not 750, I have never seen anyone get hired for 750 in this state unless they lived in buttfuck nowhere, Texas.
or
And it's cheap
unless,
out there.
they work
Uh
in Arby's. They
uh,
fucking.
no, not even, not even. I've seen like minimum wage over here now is more like $10.
That's
You
fair
know,
enough. Yeah, that's
it's more
fair.
like $10.
My minimum wage in my state's 15.
So, and so like we have a positive economy because like
Mm.
there's a lot of economic shit about it, but like for some reason Texas is the only one out of all the states that are that's not really putting itself in major debt. And so because of that, we kind of can afford a few things. We don't have a state tax. We only have federal tax. So there's a lot of reason why people are also moving over here. If it's not getting a job, it's because housing is cheaper than half the states. There's a bunch of states that are even cheaper than us, like Oklahoma. It's even cheaper there. But a lot of people are like, "What the fuck is in Oklahoma other than the sports team?" You know,
Yeah.
and tornadoes. You know. That's basically what people are afraid because Oklahoma's fucking tornado alley, you know. All they have is casinos, grass, and natives, you know. And you can't even visit the natives without permission. So it's not like you're over here like, hey, I'm gonna go visit my friend, you know, here over here and stuff. It's like, nah, I gotta make sure that they want me to enter their land, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And like natives are cool. I love them so much.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed inside some of their stuff because I'm not a native anymore, apparently. My tribe doesn't exist. Uh, it's because I'm Puerto Rican. So
Ah,
our
fair.
native tribe got absolutely destroyed. Uh, and we're not recognized by the other tribes in the States because we were too uh, decimated to be considered a proper tribe.
You're so extinct that you're literally gone.
I mean, we're one of the first tribes to get conquered because we're
Also,
right there
I
in the
will
Caribbean.
say you are not the only state with a positive economy right now.
For the longest time, we were.
No, California's still there. I don't know
Uh,
how, even though all their shit's burning, they still have a positive economy.
I thought California was one of the ones that were like the most in debt.
No, they have a decent GDP still.
Where are you getting this information from?
Mostly the actual economic sites, so .orgs really.
Mm-mm. Okay, because like I'm looking over here and I just like do a quick search on one of them and it's like, okay,
You
there's
are
some
the
more.
hold on, dude.
We're not number one, I think. I think we're in the top 3 easy.
Although apparently, hold on, is this? Hold on, let me check this out.
All right, that falls in the category of made it the fuck up. No,
No, I
because I
saw
did it.
something on Reddit where it says you guys
No,
are
not
currently
you.
ranking #1 state with the most people in financial distress.
It's because all the stupid broke people are moving over here. You know what the
Yeah.
main issue is? It's the people who are moving to the major cities and they over here with no plan. And a lot of times, a lot of them are also broke people from California or other states, New York, coming over and they're thinking, oh, it's going to be a lot cheaper. But then they realize everyone's buying up shit. You're competing with the market.
Yeah.
So things are honestly getting more expensive because so many people are moving over here. And like, if you look at the DFW area, the Dallas Fort Worth, Arlington, that metroplex, that entire small area has more people living in it than like most states in the United States entire population. You know.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the people that are moving there too are just, I don't know what the word is. It's not immigrants because that's used for like like nation to nation, not state to state. You
Oh
know?
yeah, that's a word we use over here quite a lot actually. I wonder
Oh
why.
yeah, I know y'all. I know y'all hate that word over there. I have British. I got British
Wait,
friends. I know how much they hate that word over there.
how are we gonna rank it?
I would get along with your British friends probably. Very
But
well.
like, we just got a lot of people within from different states that's moving, and for some reason they're going there, or they're going to Houston, or they're going to San Antonio. Just 3 of some of our biggest cities, or
Mm.
areas, as well as Austin, just within that Texas triangle, as we call it. Uh, and it's getting extremely overpopulated fast. And so what ends up happening is that our government and our local government was not prepared for this influx of people coming in. Therefore, there are a lot of people that are just struggling to just either find a job or find a place to live because the competition's a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but outside of that, like, people still come here. I don't get it. And then they complain about a lot of shit, and I'm just like, if you hate Texas so much, why the fuck you come here? Go back to your shithole state, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we're working on some things. It takes time for our government to do stuff. Like, like, we just got a little bit of marijuana legal, but not all the way. Like, we're
Good
still working
damn.
on that.
Skill
Like,
issue.
relax, you know? And it's
Yeah.
not so much a skill issue. Because, like, at one, I don't even think marijuana is all that fucking important towards anyone's bullshit, you know? Should I think it's illegal? Hell no, you know?
Yeah.
If you could drink, you could smoke weed. Like, that's my thing.
Yeah.
That simple. And more importantly, I'm more afraid of like the whole fentanyl thing, you know? So
Yeah,
make it legal
that
so
shit
that
is.
way people could get clean weed, you know? And not have to risk some backhanded dealer who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing and accidentally laces too much fet on one thing and you're thinking you're just smoking Reggie and next thing you know you're over here tweaking in a place you never thought you would be. You know?
Or
Yeah.
Like,
worse, you end up ODing.
take your Narcan with you. So that's important. So
Also,
like, yeah, this is a lot of
I
shit.
just checked. My state also has a positive GDP
I
for
mean, you only
GDP.
got like 6 people and a sheep living there. What do you want?
No, it's mostly because of Chicago.
I'm joking. I'm still thinking that you were in Ohio. Chicago has a lot more. You know.
Yeah, we have a really good
Yeah.
GDP.
Ohio is literally just cornfields of sheep and what's it called? The Amish.
Aren't the Amish doing
No,
like really
that's
fucking well
Iowa.
out there?
No, that's Iowa. I'm telling you right now, it's Iowa. I've been to Ohio and I've been to Iowa. Iowa is more Amish. Trust me, there's fucking nothing in Iowa.
I'm surprised the Amish still exist. Like, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, you're from the UK. What do you know about the Amish people?
I mean, to be fair, well, we know they exist. That's a first. So,
That's
but yeah. To be fair, we've kind of just always seen them as just like plain basic. Like back to the basic stuff. Work on a field, die of smallpox, kind of go from there, and yeah.
yeah, they're
Get
just a bunch
get
of people that don't
TV.
want to use technology.
Yeah, pretty much they're just pushing away actual reality in a sense. Because, I mean, to be
Living like
fair,
it's back in the colonial periods, basically.
yeah, I mean, like, the horrible fact is that, technology is, well, it's a big thing of our world. Well, as it is of today. So, yeah.
I mean, you take the pros with the cons about it, you know.
Yeah, kind of like social media, because apparently our government has no fucking clue what to do about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I know a little bit about that or heard something. I think like, some protesters are getting like arrested for protesting against like things that should be protested or at least opinionated about. But then like the people who like what they're protesting, I'm trying not to actually like just straight up say the certain things because like I know they're sensitive topics. But like for example, I heard some stuff like anti sexual assault. Like they're protesting against people who are basically abusing and with sexual assault and everything.
Mm.
But they're the ones getting arrested. Meanwhile, the person who actually did it is still walking around free or had a lesser sentence than the people
Yeah.
protesting.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the whole system over here currently, it's mostly with the people coming over on the boats, which I could say that at least, instead of the word I would very much like to use. But yeah, it's all wrong in
On
this
the
country.
boats.
Yeah, all of them, they're getting like minimal sentences and that, whereas, a British white person can, they get up to like what, 10, 20 years in like prison for like doing the smallest thing. I don't get it anymore. And it's also the same with the economy. Like, considering I come from like, a somewhat decent family, like it's somewhere in the mid tier. Pretty much all these people on boats coming over are getting a lot more than what the actual British people are getting, which I don't get. Like, pretty much so far, they're given. So we've tried, giving them 2 grand to leave the country, only for them just to come back the next day via the French borders and such. So, nice ones
More
have
reasons
gone
to hate the
missing.
front.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
There's always
Is
more
France?
reasons.
I've heard that France is like the Brazil of Europe. Like everyone
Oh,
shits on them.
oh yeah. Considering I've actually been to France or traveled through it, I can confirm it is a pile of shit there. It is.
That's a shame
It
because the
is.
French accent is super attractive.
For me, no. No.
Well, not the men. The men sound like they diddle children. Like, the men sound like they should be on a watch list, but like the more feminine voices are very. I like them.
That's fair enough.
You know, like you
Oh,
talk to a
no,
French
no.
man, he's like, "Oh, let me go touch on your baguette." Like I'm over here like, what? No, I don't like that. And they're always smoking in your face too, and I'm like, no.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
it's
like at
it's
least,
just it's just whack, and it's so whack out there.
yeah. I heard most of France is actually pretty decent. It's just Paris that's ass though.
uh, mm, I don't know about that one.
Or maybe everything else just looks more decent in comparison to Paris. You know,
I
kind of like how
mean,
in the UK,
probably.
London's ass, but other areas are fine,
I mean, the only
from what I've heard.
reason why London is arse is because of just all the stabbings and that. Apart from that, it's actually really nice. That's literally
Uh,
like the
I wasn't
part.
even gonna bring up the crime rate. I was just talking about like
Oh,
I
we
heard a
don't
lot of
talk
people
about
just don't
that.
like the food. I thought people just didn't like the food. There's not much to do unless you like historical stuff. And not only that, the traffic is abysmal.
Oh yeah.
You
Considering
know?
because it's kind of funny. I actually live like uh pretty much there's a motorway, as you'd say it, to a place called the M25. If you've ever heard of that lovely road.
No, but
Um,
I am gonna Google it right now. That sounds like the equivalent of
yeah, it is
a shitty
hell.
highway.
It is hell. It will
I-80 at
take
8 in the
you
morning.
Oh my god.
hours, hours to get
All
across
I have
it.
to do is type M25 and Google already knows that we're talking shit
Yep.
about the motorway.
Yep. It is horrendous.
What
Is there a
is
way you
that
guys tend
build?
to walk mostly, anyways?
Well, it is a small ass
Depending
fucking
on where you
nation.
are,
Hmm.
you gotta get your steps in.
It is a small ass fucking nation, so like things were built way back then, and an old nation. There was more
Yeah.
cars didn't exist for a long time, so things were basically built within walking distance for a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's not like
I mean, it still is now.
America, where a lot of parts of America shit is so fucking far. If you're thinking about walking, you're going on a hike. Like
You take him 50 days just to get there.
and Texas is no better. Like it is not a walking friendly state at all. Even if you go downtown and stuff, just because like it was designed for cattle ranges and cars. Like it wasn't designed for people to be like, "Oh, good morning, lovely day, isn't it?"
Oh, good old chap. It's a fine morning, isn't it?
Oh, let's go down to the market. Like, no, we're over here. It's just like it's
Hopefully some
everything spread
scallywag
apart.
doesn't jump around the corner and try and stab us.
Oh, good heavens!
Great heavens. Oh, blimey.
I love that extended English. I'm just like,
Yeah.
ain't no way they actually talk like that.
No, we
There's no one
used
that's
to.
that posh.
Actually, there is in this country. You'd be
Oh,
surprised.
is
Uh,
this the Southerners I heard about?
oh no, it's not the Southerners. It's the
It's
complete
not. It's
Is it
the
up
opposite.
north,
Northerners.
really?
It's the Northerners.
Like the Scots?
No, not that high up.
No,
Pretty
the,
much like
Not that far. Too far north. Too far
yeah,
north. Go back.
yeah,
They
because
are
I hear
far
Scots and I'm
from
like, oh, I'm
posh.
Scottish. You know,
Aye, lad.
What?
Mhm.
forever. You know, just the most like posh Scottish person I could think of is fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi just going, hello there.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Holy shit. Is that Ewan McGregor?
But yeah, it's funny, but yeah, up north is full of a lot of posh people and such. If you
So
hit
where do you draw the line of north?
the whole of the north, I'm so glad I'm in the south.
Habibi, that means nothing to me as an American. I'm like, I'm over here, I'm cutting the UK in a half, and I'm thinking everything above the half is north, everything
Yeah,
above,
pretty
you know.
much. No, that's pretty much
Yeah,
what it is.
that's basically it. Okay.
Yeah, I
So where
mean,
does Wales fall in? Is it just still south because it's beneath that half mark, or
they're sheep shaggers. That's what they are.
I leave them alone?
Never. I will never stop calling them sheep shaggers because it's quite true.
Yeah. Some of my favorite British people are Welsh. Leave them alone. All they have over there is land and castles. Leave them be. And their funny little language that
As
no one
well
can
as
pronounce.
sheep.
Listen. You gotta throw out some of the bad when they don't got a lot going on.
There is nothing good about just the UK in general. There is nothing good about it.
Well,
Nothing.
I would say at least you don't have to worry about wild predators, and I'm not talking humans. Uh, like there's
Uh,
like what's the most dangerous animal in the UK? I heard it's just possibly deer or a fucking fox.
oh dears. Yeah, they don't really exist out here. Foxes, they're really common. But to be fair, they're not even that much of a threat over here. More or less because they're really like skittish and like
Yeah,
timid
it's not
in
like
the
you guys are
first
dealing
place.
with a fucking grizzly bear coming out of nowhere or like Siberian tigers or like
I mean,
Also,
lions.
I think the worst thing they have is maybe invasive wolves. That's about it.
Oh,
Or did you
is
guys
that a
finally
thing?
get rid of all of
Invasive
them?
wolves?
I don't know. We've probably shot them all because, to be fair, we made 600 nitro. That's why there's not that many elephants nowadays. Thanks, Britain.
Also, I don't know if you could tell, but my headset quit.
No.
It gave up.
Yeah, I could
Talking
tell.
about invasives, let's talk about the UK's #1 invasive. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I was debating it. I was debating it. I'm not.
You're gonna make JQ say some shit that she shouldn't say, and we're gonna get banned.
I don't know. We've already been there on the fine line of shit that I can and cannot say.
Oh, we're tiptoeing. We're tiptoeing.
Like them people on the boats is a very
That is a
fine fucking
fucking
line.
wild statement. I think that might be worse than just saying like
Immigrant.
migrants or immigrants, like,
Yeah.
because at least everywhere in the world would be like, yeah, immigrants, we understand that, it's not necessarily a
People
negative
on
word,
them,
but
yeah.
them people on them boats
I mean, that's
always
me.
tallywagging over here, like.
To be honest, that's me trying to say it in a nice manner, not in, like, not to like be offensive or anything like that, just to be in a nice civil manner. But, fucking,
Ugh.
it's what it is.
I mean, this is not just the UK dealing with that. Them people
France.
on the boats.
France are
I
dealing
hear
with
it's a
it.
lot of it. Like I heard Germany's dealing with it, Turkey, Romania, Sweden,
Yeah.
France,
I mean,
Spain. Especially because of how
surprisingly.
easily it is to crip walk over the bridge of Gibraltar.
Yeah, true.
Uh,
Low-key, I think I did crip walk over it because yeah, I did go Spain at one point, funnily enough, and I crypt walked over that shit.
I mean, I hope
I didn't
not.
know you could
If
crip
you
walk.
entered Spain, if you went from Spain and crossed the Strait of Gibraltar, you're entering up in Morocco. You know?
Well, I guess I've been in Morocco as well then, huh?
Oh, that's crazy.
I crip walked over that shit with fucking pleasure. It was worth it.
I did not know white folk could crip walk like that.
Yeah,
uh,
cool.
European white folk are different from American white folk.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
Some of them got a little bit of extra rhythm, or some of them got some different cultures, like Irish skedaddling, as I like to call it, or river dancing. You know,
Yeah.
that
White.
takes a lot of rhythm. As weird as whimsical skedaddling looks to the rest of
Don't you guys
us.
still own a part of Ireland?
You talk about
Kinda.
North Ireland.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we kinda do, kinda don't. We don't talk about Ireland. We don't. They're just a bunch
One,
of
one,
gypsies over there now.
There's like a super sensitive time period that just like kind of ended not that long ago, right? It was like something to do with there was like three letters. It was like the IRS or IRA or something like that.
the
They made a
IRS is what
The
we have.
IRS?
I don't know, like it
No.
was something like not the IRS.
I didn't know
But
there
like
was actually
there's
Ireland
something. It
that
was
bad.
something.
Yeah, it would be the
I don't know.
IRA.
I'm not
It
I'm
would
not
be.
white.
Yeah.
I'm not white. I don't remember shit. Like
I'm only part white.
I don't speak. I'm not over there debating whether fish and chips are as good or not. Like I'm fine.
I mean, it depends where you go to in the country. It does. It just
You
really
See,
gonna go
varies.
get yourself some
see,
crisp.
they're literally proving my point. Debating on which part of the country has the best fish and chips. I'm just like, it's just cod and potatoes. Relax.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, I had a bit of lemon to mine because yeah.
Oh, okay. You gotta be
Oh,
zesty with
why?
the
Because you
food.
little.
More or less
You
because I
stole
want
my
my.
sentence, you asshole.
Yeah, I'm.
Give me my
Quick
sentence,
draw.
man.
Quick draw. You gotta
Oh,
be
you
quicker than
should have been quicker than that. Fucking.
that. This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
This town ain't big enough for the
Quick
two
draw
of
the
us.
5-7.
But yeah,
Puts revolver away after blowing out the gun.
but yeah, it's fucking whack over here. There is so much shit in just to take into consideration over here. It's fucking mental.
Yeah. You know, the number one British person that I talk to, unironically, is I don't know if they're really considered British because Jersey belongs, but it's also kind of like their own independent thing or whatever, right?
Mm.
You know, that small fuck shit island named Jersey that's closer to France than it is to y'all.
Yeah, but then again, we own it because yeah, we're not giving it back. Just like
Yeah.
half of the stuff in our museums. Yeah, we're not giving it back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. Like I said about the museums, if you guys.
And
could
why do you
share
think
with
they're
everyone,
invading
give
your
it a
land
shake.
now? Like, no.
They want their shit. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of worse than that because they're trying to like, convert the whole country into their like religion and shit. But that's
Oh,
kind of what it
now you're
is.
getting even more dangerous.
Oh, I'll fucking play with fire. I've been there before.
JQ, I'm pretty sure if you guys could have fit the pyramids in a museum in Britain, you would have.
Yeah.
You would have
And they
fucking
would
taken that shit
have.
so fast.
If we could just fit.
Fuck, this thing's too big for us.
I mean, I
But
don't
it's
know.
nice, isn't it? Just fucking earth titties in the shape of a cone.
I mean, we got some, a lot of land. We could work with it.
I don't
Just,
think the
you
UK
just
got a
take
lot
the
of land.
surrounding sands and you place it in the water, make another island.
So I'm curious about this. I actually never asked any of my British or Irish friends this. How
Mhm.
like close are people typically are to like Irish if they're British or the British to the Irish, because like they're different
Hmm.
countries. I like a lot of Americans will be like, "Oh, the UK," and they'll be like, "Okay, Ireland counts too." Or like when people think of Ireland, they still think of it as part of the UK sometimes because y'all are two
It's
fuck
only
shit
like that.
islands that are right next to each other.
Mm.
Ireland is only part of the UK if we're counting like I think it's northeast Ireland.
It's literally just a small chunk. It's like
Yeah.
they circumcised the island. That's what they did. Uh,
Yes. Pretty much. I
it's
mean,
it's such a small portion. They just circumcised it.
yeah.
Gone with the foreskin, and the rest are Irish.
I mean,
Like,
they're over there fighting with themselves, but they can do them. Like,
yeah.
we're not intervening in that shit. The Scottish people, they hate us. The Welsh, I don't know, they're just kind of there. Fucking us British
Like, how many
people, we're
kingdoms
dealing
are
with
in
a
the
crisis.
UK? Isn't it four?
Uh, well, I mean, the United Kingdom is just one thing.
Because like you got the English, you got the Welsh, you got the Scottish, and then you have the
Mm.
North Irish, right?
More or less, it's one kingdom because we're the only country that actually has a monarchy still to this day.
Well, like I get that, but like there's a difference between calling someone like if you call a Welsh person English, they're gonna get pissed.
Mm,
Or if you call an English person
mm.
Welsh, they're gonna get pissed. But all of y'all are British. That makes sense. I'm just
Mm,
saying like what's the different things? Like it's just four, right?
yeah, pretty much. It's just them four. I mean, what British actually means is, it is the combination of all four, but technically, as an American, you calling, say, me British is saying, oh, okay, so I have a native of all four of that pretty much. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, because like the way I see it is that it's kind of like four different states within one kingdom, right? In a way, and like because
Yeah,
like that would be like saying, hey, if you call a Californian a Texan, they'll be like, the fuck. Or more specifically, if you call a Texan a Californian,
you get
you might
shot.
get
They're gonna
shot.
tell you I ain't no twig boy.
You might get shot. I'm
Yeah,
just
we said the exact same fucking thing. Fucking-
I ain't no twig boy. Two rounds pop off.
you know, like my balls dropped. I ain't over there. I ain't letting nobody tell me what to do.
Do I look like some pencil pusher to you?
Do I look like some type of castrated femboy to you? No.
That's the Polish people. So yeah. Unironically, there's a lot over
How
in
are
this
they?
country as well.
How the
So
fuck are
yeah.
they gonna be called the Polish people if they fucking got their pole castrated?
I don't know. I don't know. We just kind of it was like a whole meme at one point of it. Oh yeah, like basically everyone in Poland is just a femboy, and it's
That's
not
fair.
wrong. It's
It's
genuinely
not.
not
It's not
wrong.
even a meme anymore. It's just
Yeah,
You
reality.
know
it
what?
really is.
That might explain a lot because a mate of mine, a friend of mine, uh, was dating a Polish girl, and she was just so into him because like he was more. She was like, "Oh, you're more masculine and stuff." I thought at first it was just the age gap, right? That she was just simping
Mm.
over that. But then, like, if you tell me all the guys over there are just femboys,
It now clicks in your brain and makes sense.
I'm just like, oh, so that's why she really liked the all-American fucking
yeah.
like the all-American Big Mac white country guy, like the all-American Big Mac. Like she was really into that because I'm not trying to roast my homie, but like he's just he's the stereotypical Southern white male, like
Yeah, no, that's fair.
and I'm not talking about the cowboy hat over here going like like fighting motherfuckers. I'm talking about like deep South, like.
Oh, so we're talking
Like he
Florida.
big.
Okay.
No,
Florida.
Florida's not.
Florida.
If we're talking about deep south, Florida don't count a part of that. Like we're talking about Alabama. We're talking
Oh, we're talking
about
Alabama. Oh
Kansas. We're
no.
talking about
Kansas is
Mississippi.
above you guys. Hold on.
Mhm.
My bad, Arkansas. I mixed them up. Some America explain. Arkansas, Louisiana. You know.
I don't know. Honestly, I have friends in Kansas, so I feel obligated to double knee
Defend them.
drop on anybody who calls
Ain't nobody
Arkansas
cares
Kansas.
about them because you're a northerner. Uh, you stay over there.
I'm sorry. Do you want your shit shipped? I didn't hear
No,
you.
I don't care about whatever your state has. I got it over here.
I don't
Only
know.
thing
Do you have
Chicago
the
took away.
National
Go ahead.
Shipping Center
The
where
national
everything
shipping
goes in and everything comes out?
system. We have the international one. I don't care.
I don't know. I don't see
Like
you going
everything
much
flows
over
through
the
Texas
Pacific
law.
now, do you, boy?
I don't give a shit about it. Ain't nothing over there except for the Californians. You think we want that?
Oh, hell
No,
no.
I'm saying go to the Pacific to go trade with the Chinese. I don't know. Buy some plastic.
I don't give a shit about that. We got plastic here.
Didn't the turtles take most of it?
You said didn't who take most of what?
The turtles.
No.
No, that's Kardashians.
Oh my God! Switch to
Unless we're
those
talking about the
biodegradable
Kardashians.
straws. Save the turtles. Fuck them.
That was the worst shit that was ever invented, bro. I want my plastic fucking straws back, bro. I don't want these
Honest,
fucking like
I
cardboard
was like,
shit things.
they get soggy and papery in your mouth, and you're just like, wow, this is
Yeah, I
miserable.
still
Or you
use
get like the
plastic
metal
straws. I
ones
don't care
that
about the
fuck up your
turtles.
teeth.
Yeah. It's
You get a
bad.
you get a metal straw, and you're over here trying not to break your teeth because the dentist is expensive, or even if you manage to avoid all that, it just tastes like canteen water.
Yeah. I mean, gladly over here we can get it for free. So yeah,
So,
that's fun.
what are you talking about? Get what for free?
Dentist.
Oh, the dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Now,
have free healthcare.
if the dentist is free, why is the stereotype about British people having some of the most fucked up teeth in the world?
Okay, but the thing is, with that, that is more aimed at the crackheads here.
More aimed at the crackheads. I don't know about
Because
that. I met some of y'all howdy y'all motherfuckers, but British.
I mean, the thing is, I had braces for 2 years. My teeth are perfectly fucking straight now. Like, my two front teeth are fucking overlapping. That's how bad it was. But now they're all straight. So,
Man, I
yeah.
didn't know your teeth were straighter than you.
Oh,
At
that's
least you're still bent.
insane.
Yeah, I'm gay as fuck. I'm a lesbo. Take it as you will. But yeah.
Anyways, I think I'm a dip early. Go call my
No,
partner.
no, you're not. You're waiting here for a minute because it's nearly
How
an
I
long is
don't
hour.
this
get a
going on
paycheck.
for?
Fuck you.
How long does this
You
go on
can't
for?
tell me what to
Well,
do.
to
I
be
don't
fair,
have a
normally we
paycheck.
just normally these podcasts we just do them for an hour. Unless you want to keep going and keep talking and such, we can go further. But normally we just do wrap it up at around an hour. Since yes, just yes.
I mean, it's about to hit an hour. If they want to go, that's fine with me.
It's not like
I
I'm
think we
getting
had a
paid.
decent enough conversation. It really popped off when we started talking about them people on the boats. Like,
Yeah. I feel
yeah.
like I'm gonna get quoted on that shit now. Oh god.
You should have just said immigrants, partner. Like it was that simple.
I should have, but oh well.
You're just over here. It's just that's a taboo word over here. You know, over here in the UC, calling someone a immigrant is like saying a slur. I'm just like that's the actual word that everyone uses.
I mean, to be
though.
fair, it is actually considered a slur over here, funnily enough.
I know that's what's
Which is the
stupid. I'm
worst
just like,
part.
how you gonna? That's like me going over here, like, oh, you know what? If I go over to Bangkok and if I call someone a fucking a boy, they're gonna get upset and be like, I'm not a boy. Like, I'm just like, whoa, whoa,
Oh, hey, hey, hey,
oh, whoa,
hey,
whoa, oh, oh. Like,
hey,
well, actually, from what I've heard about Bangkok, you're not supposed to call the lady boys girls. You're supposed to say lady boy. That's why they
Oh,
over here be like, oh no, 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 I'm not girl, I'm not trans, I'm lady boy. And I'm just like, why? And apparently in like I don't know, there's a lot of dangerous hate over the word trans over there.
yeah. I mean, it is
Like I
in
that's
there.
still violent or it's like still like openly violent. And it's like, as
Yeah,
long as you still say yeah, you're lady boy, that's okay though. You
yeah.
know?
I don't get
Like
that
that's a huge
one.
difference apparently. Cause like I'm over here like, well like
I mean, to
isn't
be
a lady boy
fair,
just the same? Like
I kind
you're
of
a
do
woman,
see the
right? And they're like, no,
difference.
I don't do that. And they're like, no, 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 don't call me that. If you call me that, I'm gonna get jumped or something. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I
I
mean,
guess the culture
do
over there
see
is still
it.
like kind of homophobic on the whole thing. It's like, nah, nah.
Kinda. Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm like, why though? You're already like balls deep into the lady boy. Like, does it matter what they're called at this point? Like, it's like, oh no, no, you made it gay because you called yourself a girl. You're already balls deep in them. Like,
Like, there ain't no pulling out of that one now. Hell no. Fuck
I'm, I'm like,
yeah.
what is? It's like it's not gay just so long as they're not trans. I'm like, I don't know. They busted on your chest, cuh. Like,
Like, the damage has been done. Fucking.
I'm like, I'm different. I'm like, whoa. Insert the incredible memes of freaking hole is whole. It's like I don't get it. It's even more confusing over there. To me, it's very simple. You know?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, gladly, gladly and hopefully in the Philippines, I've been told that it's actually like a pretty caring community out there for people who are gay, like trans and all of that. So that's nice to know.
Yeah, I think the Philippines are just more along the lines of the individual or like the common folk.
Mm,
Very chill. It's the
yeah,
government that shit. You know.
yeah. Also, religion out there. Yeah, that's a thing that they are very sensitive on because I'm pretty sure it's a yeah, no, it's a mostly Christian country. So yeah.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of Muslims over there as well.
Oh, they're complaining about that as well. Yeah, they
You
they are
know,
they are basically the UK,
from
but a lot less
from what I've
worse than what it
seen,
is
from
over
what I've
here.
seen, from what I've seen, it's just nothing but Catholics and Muslims over there, and like
Oh yeah, that's the
the
word.
more
Catholic.
unique religion that they used to be,
Yeah.
like their own like national religion that they were before over there. I don't know if it was like a form of Buddhism or some other uh different belief, but
Yeah,
that's like
it was something
super
like
minority
that.
now,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm over here
Yeah.
like that's kind of crazy. White people really just went over here and said, "Boom, Catholic Pope, you like it now," and they're all over here like, "Oh shit, they got guns."
Yeah.
And then now you got Arabs going over there and be like, you don't like Catholic? Fuck them. Do this, Muhammad. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all do. That's y'all's choices. You know, that's y'all's choices. It's definitely choices.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think I could probably say this a little, but I think the way religion's going nowadays is it's becoming, you know, too much of a fantasy world more than reality, in a sense.
I mean, my perspective is religion has always been uh a little bit bullshit. You know, I am a Christian, but like what that means to me is so different from saying like, oh, I'm Protestant or Catholic or all that other
Yeah.
religious shit, you know? Because the difference between for me on that is like instead of like judging things based on rituals or, you know, practices and everything, calling myself a Christian just strictly means I try to take the teachings of and the philosophy and the beliefs that Jesus preached about and talked about, right?
Hmm.
From there, that's what it is to be a Christian. All this extra stuff like, you know, excessive Sunday services, uh
Yeah.
all this judgment and hate, all this other stuff is based on a level of ignorance that they really need to go back to read what they're quote unquote preaching because they hate
Mm.
for the wrong reasons and they are tolerant for the wrong reasons as well. Like if you claim to be a follower of Christ, follow what he says and understand what it means,
Yeah.
you know? Like understand what love means that way. And then with the other religions, it's the same shit. If you truly are a believer of like Buddha, follow exactly what he says. Don't use it for your own agenda to say to spread hate or misinformation and shit. If you follow Muhammad and what he preached about, then do that and be true to it. Don't try to mix it up with this bullshit, you know? Let
Yeah.
what you believe actually show instead of this religious bull crap because then you're just gonna make your religion, for lack of other words, look hypocritical and phony,
Yeah.
right? So
I mean, to be fair, with like social media and everything, religion as a whole doesn't look good in any way, shape, or form so
I
far.
think it's just so much misinformation. Like one of my
Oh, it
personal,
is.
I fight so many other Christians about it because like I'm like, okay, you really want to get into a debate? Let's pull out the actual fucking scripture, you know?
Let's put
Like,
out
I'm not a
the
saint. I'm
Bible.
not a good person, but like, you really want to go there? Let's pull it out. Oh, you're judging someone based on this? All right. All right. You know, here's the thing. Yeah, they are a sinner, but who's the person who's supposed to be the judge? There's a difference between judging someone and trying to educate someone and teach them to be better. And if
Hmm.
you're really hating someone based on something, look in the mirror,
Yeah.
you know? There's a reason why I chose Christianity over the other religions, and it's because it's the only one that I saw as being truly like tolerant and understanding and like not trying to condemn people. We will tell you what is wrong and we will tell you the consequences of that, but we're not going to try to force you to accept things. No, it's
Yeah.
ultimately a choice between you and God at that point,
Yeah. Which is fair. I mean, to be
you know.
fair, I've always been an atheist. Like, so I'm
Yeah,
not
I
really
don't blame you.
I'm not that
I don't
knowledgeable and
blame you.
such on, you know, the whole religion and that because I'm mostly looking at like all of that stuff on like social media and all of that. So, yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I
some of
don't
it
blame you,
being
but
true, some of it being false, and, you know,
I
bits and bobs.
feel well, do you say you're atheist because you don't believe in the religions, or do you truly believe in absolutely nothing? Like no creator, no nothing. Because I feel a lot of atheists don't realize they're agnostic. You know?
I mean, I feel like, you know, if I had to put it from my point of view, like,
Because like if you
I
believe it's something, but you don't know what it is, like you don't know if it's a god or an advanced civilization or something, like you believe that there's something that did create
mm,
this world, like it didn't just spawn from nothing, right?
mm,
Then that means you're agnostic. You just don't know what it is. That's what that
yeah,
originally meant, right?
yeah,
Because like the real meaning of atheist means you don't even believe truly in the Big Bang because the Big Bang caused something, right? There's a cause to effect. Atheists truly believe that something came from nothing at its core. And I feel a lot of people just use atheists because they're like, well, I don't want to believe in any of these gods. Well,
mm,
but you believe in something at least. So that's more agnostic, you
yeah,
know?
ye,
So that's where I'm trying to get at
yeah,
because if you really think like nothing, like everything came from literally nothing, I think science proves that wrong more than anything, you know?
mm,
Because like every major credited scientist of time, you could go all the way back to like Socrates, Einstein, Isaac Newton, more great scientific minds, even though this one's controversial because the dude's a bad person, but like his scientific uh like usage was very credited in the 90s. Steve Hawking, they all eventually came up to the conclusion of they don't know what it is, but the universe is so perfectly like solved by math and like so mathematical
mm,
that it had to have some sort of intelligent mind that created it, right?
yeah,
They didn't use the word God, they just said some type of intelligent mind, whether that is like some type of advanced alien society that created this before or whatever type word, right?
mm,
So, like they all come up to that conclusion, you know.
yeah,
And that's why agnostic exists. And I can respect agnostic belief because it's like, all right, you just religion's been bullshit. You don't know what to trust because media has spread it. You've seen people who claim to be this religion and they're all hypocritical, you know, and
yeah,
all this stuff. And you're just like, I don't know what to believe. I'm just trying to get by in life. I don't give a fuck, you know?
yeah. I mean, to be fair, I am just just trying to get on with life and just kind of go from there.
Exactly. And that's why I say, at that point, that's more agnostic because atheists are very
Mm,
nihilistic and at its real core,
yeah,
you know?
it's like
So,
then I have the battle with myself of to be fair, I feel like when when people die and such, I think that it's just nothing at all. But then it's the case of what is nothing.
right. Yeah.
And then it gets
So, like,
so much more in depth. Fucking
yeah, because like, yeah, because that's the question about it. Like, is the afterlife real or not,
yeah.
and everything. And so it's like, well, that's why so many people want to believe in maybe reincarnation.
Mm,
Past lives and stuff like that, because that just means, well, that means my personal life when Obsidian dies. Uh, that's it for me. There's no afterlife, there's no heaven, there's no hell. I will just
yeah.
be reincarnated into a whole different organism, and my whatever is my spirit or soul is placed into that organism. Whether or not I remember my past life, whether or not I do, they believe in that, you know?
Mm,
And some reincarnation religions or beliefs have a form of heaven or hell. Like Buddhism has nirvana, the ultimate
yeah.
state of enlightenment. Once you get reincarnated enough, you'll eventually get there or some shit, you know? Hinduism has something similar like that, or it's very simple of if you lived a good life, you'll be reincarnated in a better life the next time. Or if you had a shitty life or you were a shitty person, you'll be reincarnated as a lesser being of some sort. And that's why they had
Mm,
like the whole class system for so long, right?
yeah.
And things like that. That's why some people believe that. Some people want to believe that there's an afterlife where they have a variation of heaven, where they can meet their ancestors or their loved ones and be reunited with them again. And some people believe that there is a form of hell, so that way those who deserve to be punished face eternal punishment
Mm,
or punishment until eventually their soul gets purged and cleaned of all the negative stuff, and they get reincarnated or eventually sent to heaven.
Yeah.
There's different beliefs, different religions, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think ultimately, as a person, right, whatever you feel the most comfortable with accepting and pursuing, that is your right to do. You have the right of religion. I believe that's what everyone has the right to do,
Hmm.
and you should pursue it, right? If you want to educate people, you have the right to do that, but you don't have the right to shove it down someone's throat. You know, if someone doesn't want to hear it and no one wants to debate it, you're not allowed to force them to attend your religious or accept your religious beliefs.
Hmm.
You know, all you have to do is just let them go on their separate path if they don't believe. That's fine.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
if someone's curious enough to be like, hey, what does your religion believe? Then you just talk about it level headed. Don't try to preach, don't try to convert immediately. You know, that's not what that's for, because we've seen that happen, and it's been weaponized and corrupted by governments to just excuse bullshit and wars, you know,
Yeah.
all throughout human history. It doesn't matter what religion, it doesn't matter what belief. People will take what was supposed to be a genuine debate of, well, what does happen when this happens? Oh, let's debate it, let's try to figure it out, and turn it into a, oh, you don't believe in this shit, so now it's blasphemy, and now I have a right to basically say, fuck your god, because my god's better.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know? Or like, you know, stuff like, it's always been that way throughout human history, right?
Yeah,
And so
and
that's
probably
my own
always will
personal
be.
belief, you know? That's my own personal belief. I feel like that's what the whole point of trying to be educated and open truly means. It's not accepting everything, but being able to have that talk in a civilized manner without having to throw the, like, fuck you, you're wrong, right?
Hmm.
And type stuff, because people will use anything they can to weaponize something just to get what they want. And
Yeah.
religion has been used as a very easy thing to manipulate since the dawn of time, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a thing over here currently that is clearly being weaponized as we're currently
Was
speaking, more or
with them
less.
people on them boats.
On them
Uh,
boats.
on them boats.
Oh, those. Mmm.
Indubitably. Nah.
Indeed.
Indeed, quite.
Mm.
That one person sitting there with the leg crossed, hands together. Mm. Monocle, top hat, and
Mm.
everything. Mm.
Yes, quite indubitably. Oh, fucking hell, I can't even speak my own language.
English is hard, anyways. You
Oh, it
know?
is. I fuck it up on a day-to-day basis.
No. No, that's. Uh,
But yeah,
yeah, no. But that religion, not gonna say the name, you know, not gonna say the name of that religion, but the one that you and I both know of about them people on the boats. Easiest one for me to shit on
yeah,
and disprove and discredit, you know,
yeah,
because like I said, the one that I say is like, you know, let people go their own ways and stuff like that. That religion doesn't do that. That religion literally says to kill
yeah.
non-believers. Won't say
Which
which one. We're
is,
not gonna go into detail. I ain't dropping that bomb. If you want to drop it, go ahead and say it. You know, but
oh,
it's not
you
me.
have asked the
Chat, it's
wrong
not me.
fucking person to say
Chat,
this
it's
to.
not me. It's not me. I'm not the one bringing it up. But I have read theirs. I have read their beliefs, and it's blatantly in there. They even kill their own apostates, and they
Yes.
believe that's a holy thing. So I'm not saying what religion that is.
Mm-hmm.
That it's within their thing. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all don't know,
If you know, you know.
you ain't. It's not from me. It's not from me.
But it will be from me
Um,
though, because quite frankly, I'm an English person who doesn't give a shit about their life and kind of go from there and just want to work day to day. So yes, the Muslims, as we're talking
oh,
about, because we're gonna throw
Chad.
that
Once
one
again,
right
I
there.
reiterate, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
The Muslims, am I right?
No more. No comments. No comment. I am.
But yeah.
Astaghfirullah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Hey, Chad, it wasn't me, Habibi. Listen, I love my Muslim friends and people.
Yeah,
You
to be
know,
fair, like I know some in my area. They're like the most chillest people ever, but it's mostly in
it's the core belief, right?
it's
I mean,
mostly in London.
allegedly.
It's mostly in London. It's why it's such a dangerous place nowadays. Is for that reason. So yeah.
Oh, it's not the homeless.
No, the homeless are the British white people. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, we are becoming broke in our own country because of it. That it's gotten that bad. The whole UK
I heard the
economy.
housing state is abysmal. Like,
Oh yeah.
if people in America thought California was bad, wait until you hear about London. Like,
Oh, we don't speak of it. I mean,
the housing market is. You know what? I recently like just to like point out something. Like, I recently watched like The Conjuring 2, right?
mm,
And so, like, that's based in the UK. I don't remember which city or anything, but like the house
um,
or like the flat that they lived in
somewhere up
and everything.
north.
So old, they weren't like the original owners and all this other stuff. Like, that's how it all ended up happening. And I'm like, huh, that is so British
Yeah.
to me. Because like American concept is like, the American dream is like you build your own house, you own it, and it stays within the family, right?
Yeah.
But that's not a concept in the UK anymore.
No.
You know?
It's
It's you live in this for a certain period of time, and if you're lucky enough to own it,
yeah.
that just means you're part of a very old, ancient, old money family at this point.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is really a joke over here at current times, more or less, because just for let's just say a regular house, you're looking at
Mm.
about £500,000, 500,000
And do you really
just to
own it
buy a house.
at that point? Like, do you really own it at that point?
That's like I might as well sell my fucking soul to the devil at that point, just to have
Not
that
even. He
house.
broke too. Like,
Yeah.
you see the way he be
Oh
trying to act in
god.
the world right now? He broke too. He
Yeah.
crusty. Like, don't even.
Oh god, that just reminds me of that one Moon Knight, like Moon Knight comic thing. It's like, so where are you at, Dracula? You owe me my fucking money. He just pulls up on
Right.
Dracula.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
but yeah, no,
God.
abysmal housing market.
Yeah,
That is.
I mean,
Is there anywhere in the world that it's just casually easy?
New Zealand.
New
Funnily
Zealand.
enough, you don't hear a
How-
lot from New Zealand whatsoever.
Well, the only thing I hear about New Zealand at the moment is like the sea urchin issue. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know.
The thing is, the housing, the last time I heard out there was 200
Well, I also
a
heard a
month.
little bit about them people on the boats, but
Yeah,
it's
but
not as strong. Like, they're already,
yeah,
you know,
they're kind
they're
of just
doing the
dealing with
what's
it.
it called? They're just, battle crying them out of their own nation.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Germany's kind of doing the same with police brutality, but I would
We're
know.
getting it done one way or another, boys.
I mean, I've been to
Wake up the
Germany, so
Austrian.
yeah.
We're going back.
No, no,
Uh,
no.
I'm sorry. Like, have you seen those memes about like that joke about World War III and it's like
Yeah.
Germany waking?
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, it was
Oh,
real
okay.
serious when.
All it takes is one Austrian student that failed art.
Yeah. Oh, it was real serious when fucking Russia accidentally hit a German embassy in Poland by complete accident, and Germany was ready
Wait,
to
whoa,
fucking
what
rear
was
up.
this during like the Ukrainian
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, this was at like the start of
How
it.
the fuck did they miss Ukraine?
I do not know.
and hit Poland instead.
Yeah, but they hit Poland. They hit the German.
Even as an
embassy
American,
dead
I
on.
know that is super far away. That is one
Yeah.
AWOL missile. Who's drunk firing these missiles?
Do not know, but that
Too much
happened.
vodka in their water.
To be fair, I drink vodka on a daily, so yeah. Who knows? I might be Ruski. Secretly, I might be Ruski, but you'll never know. So yeah. So da.
Jaku comrade. Comrade Jaku.
Hello, привет.
Please, I've been forgotten. I've been found out.
Shit, my spy identity.
Suddenly panics and Russian boss. Just shit posts. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, I've seen it all with Germany and shit, and like, I'm pretty sure, and I'm gonna say this with no harmful intent whatsoever, but
Ooh, okay.
I'm pretty sure the Nazi Party tried coming back in the modern era of today.
Wait, like under that name?
Yes, it actually tried coming back.
Like, is that actually like a serious thing?
Dead
Hold
ass.
on.
Dead ass. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know if that was false internet. May have been, but I don't think it was. Like, I dead ass believe that it genuinely tried to come back.
I'm currently just trying to Google it real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a fact check on that.
Chad, this might fall under the part of made it the fuck up.
Maybe. I don't know. It's like, but I did hear it at some point from someone, so I was like, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't see anything popping up about it. So if it did happen, it would be like immediately shot down and scrubbed from the internet. I don't know. I'm not gonna have that on my search history for long. I ain't going on a rabbit hole that way. Next thing you know, the FBI busts down my door and be like, "What's going on? Why are you doing this? You're brown. What's going on?" And I'll be like, wait. Wait, time out. Look at my skin tone. I'm not German. I'm not German.
I'm not German. 999.
No. I don't even like bratwursts. Like, I don't even know anything Germany. There's only one thing I like German, and it's just the girl accent, the feminine accent. They kind of sound cute.
I mean, what I like out there is there's cheap alcohol, so I'm all for it.
It's like I like feminine accents, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They all sound so like not a lot of accents sound attractive when it's like dude. Why? Because they just sound either aggressive or diddly.
Let's list off a couple of countries.
All right, we're starting with the Scots. No, I'm just kidding.
To be fair, no, that is a true one with the Scots. Yeah, that's
no,
it genuinely.
They just sound
is.
like they just sound Shrek to me. That's all I hear every time. Like when I hear a strong Scottish accent, all I hear is "Get out me swamp."
Oh fucking hell!
And Scotland forever. That's it. Like that's all I remember.
God,
But we're talking about like a deadly, scary, like English accent, like speaking English, a Russian accent in English from a man just sounds violent, and I think it's just because of media always portraying like communist Russia as I guess
probably
like no blood. Listen, no, we need to go over here and meet up at 6 o'clock. As you're over here, you hear someone say that, you're just like, oh fuck, what's going on?
Yeah,
you know.
That's some
Are they
shit straight
planning?
out of John Wick.
Are they planning some shit? Should I report this? But then as soon as they speak fucking Russian, just normal Russian in their own language, you're just like, oh, they're just an immigrant. They're fine. Or like maybe they're just a tourist. It's fine, you know?
Yeah.
But like suddenly it's just whoa. Same thing like with male German accents. World War II ruined it. All you hear is yeah. You know, like God. You don't hear anything great anymore. Just freaking.
Yeah.
The best thing that comes from the male German accent now is just watching your favorite movie, but in German. Like,
Yeah.
what's it called? One of the funniest things a friend of mine showed me, and I was a Star Wars fan, was like that scene in episode 3 where like Anakin is confronting Obi-Wan after like he
Oh
just like choked
yeah.
the shit out of Padme. That
Yeah.
scene in German is so fucking funny. Anakin just sounds like an angry femboy.
Oh my god.
Just going completely edgy. And I'm just like, ain't no way.
My
So,
god.
and then the French, like I already said that, they sound like they little children.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm pretty sure half of them do.
Oh, did they visit a certain island recently?
Probably.
Oh no. Oh no. Check the list. Check it twice. We're gonna find out if they're naughty or nice.
Maybe a third time just for extra fucking measure at this rate.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean, the Spaniard accent is good. I think the
Yeah.
Italian accent is fine. You
Mm,
know,
yeah. Yeah.
I might be a little biased because yo hablo español, so I might be a little biased. Uh, but like, I think the Swedish are funny.
Si, senor.
I think the Swedish accent's just a little funny. Like, I don't think it's aggressive. I don't think it's diddly. I just think it's just kind of funny.
Uja bloody hell of a day.
You know, that or they just sound like PewDiePie to me.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, to be fair, that's all I hear as well.
I think PewDiePie saved their culture.
Yeah, pretty sure
He
he
should
just
be a
saved the
Swedish
country.
hero. He should be a Swedish hero.
Pretty sure he
You know?
is. I'm pretty sure he
If they
actually
don't have
fucking
him marked
is.
down as like a Swedish historical hero, like and stuff like that, like if they don't have him up there right next to fucking like Ragnar, the
Yeah.
if they don't have him up there, the same legendary story as Ragnar, Lothbrok, and his sons, they don't deserve PewDiePie. Like, because honestly, he
Yeah.
saved their entire image, modern image of being like, they could have been sounded something else, but instead they just sound either a little goofy or like a really chill dude.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, like, congratulations, PewDiePie. You're a modern day folk hero to your nation.
Woo.
Hundreds of years from now, everyone's going to be naming their sons Felix.
I'm pretty sure there was like a whole
Unironically.
fucking thing of that actually.
I named a plant of mine Felix.
Fair
And I used to
enough.
own a plant. And I
Mm,
tried to be a plant daddy for a few years.
yeah.
You know? I try to be a plant daddy because bitches love plants.
All the
I'm gonna
bitches
get
love
that bitch a
plants.
stick. Bitches love stick. You know?
Yeah.
As soon as you say that you raise plants and stuff like that, some women out here like,
Oh,
look at this guy. Look at him. He's not just gunga ginga abuga angry. You know, he has a more softer side, a more elegant side. He takes care of plants. Meanwhile, me, it's just me cussing them out. Sup, you little fuck shit daffodil, you growing today? Here's some water, fertilizer, grow, motherfucker. Yeah, gang, because I still had to act thug. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
I can't let the other people in the streets know I'm soft like that, so I gotta shit talk my plants like they're my dog. You know, put that bitch on a skateboard, take it for a walk. Hand on my strap the entire time, see if anyone want to call my gangsters. Like, are you walking the plant? It's my dog, bro. Call me out on it. See if you don't catch a quick 9mm.
Well, as they know, 9mm takes the body, but 45 ACP takes the soul.
I ain't trying to soul snatch. That's good. No. That has a whole different meaning in our hood. Snow snatches out here giving that Gog 9000. I ain't gonna have that associated with me. No, sir. Be it true or not, can't let that happen. Toxic masculinity, I gotta be.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The amount of toxic, like, afraid to be called gay or feminine ever in just hood-like mentality.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, relax, God. Y'all are some of the gayest people on the planet. What do you mean y'all don't like anything homophobic? Y'all clap any cheeks you get, be it homies or not. What do you mean? Nah, it's not gay. You can't call me gay. I saw you banging Tyrese the other day. What do you mean?
Choose your last words carefully.
Nah, it wasn't gay. It's asserting dominance. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. There's some people in Poland that will probably like that.
Yeah, probably.
There's some femboys over there that want to be dominated. Go over
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's all of them. So yeah.
there.
It's kind of where we're at this point.
Any non-Polish femboys in chat? Let us know you exist.
Mostly would be
Anyone who
English,
sees this clip.
probably.
You could be maybe you're an immigrated from Poland because the femboys took it over and you didn't want they were trying to convert you, so you moved to the UK. You know, if you identify that way, so let us know. Let us know. Just be careful with them people on them boats.
Yeah.
Bring that back every time.
I'm pretty sure that some point on this I've said a lot worse shit before.
No, I know. I'm just covering my skin, bro. I say a lot worse things all the time, but you know, since this is recorded and being put on the internet, I'm just
We gotta stay humble. It be like that.
it's like people don't know me like that, so they don't know whether I'm joking or if I'm serious. And I'm like, most of the time, I'm 100% joking. But then I drop one bad word, and people are like, "Nah, he meant it. He meant it." And I'm just like,
he
"That's
meant that
crazy."
shit. He said that shit from the soul. Fucking.
He said that he said it with the hard R. They said that they meant that word. He wasn't talking about a quick smoke. Nah, he was talking about a different type of no. Oh man, I'm just like, man, that's crazy. Let me go talk to my friend real quick. Let me hang out with some of my Muslim friends real quick while we just shit talk haram and bacon. Like that's a story that I had back when I worked at Wendy's.
Oh my god.
I had a Muslim coworker, and all we did the entire time was shit talk everyone that ordered anything with bacon. That's all we did. Like we called the fucking baconator the haraminator.
That's good.
You know, we were just like, look at these filthy ass motherfuckers eating haram. You know, that's how I know some of the phrases. He taught me habibi, haram, halal.
Habibi.
He taught me astaghfirullah, like,
Yeah.
you know, salam alaikum, alaikum salam, and like I learned all that stuff just because of him. We had a beautiful bro friendship and everything where we just made fun of a lot of haram type shit. You know, he saw me try to eat like a junior baconator and bitch slapped it out of my hand. She's like, "No, that's haram." And instead of getting offended, I was like, "Oh, thank you, Habibi. I forgot." Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh.
Peace be upon you, my friend. Thank you so much. He's like, anytime, anytime, anytime. You know, and then when I saw him over here looking at girls twerking on TikTok, I was like, no, haram. He's like, oh, hold on, wait, they're not naked. I'm like, no, haram, the temptation. You can't do it. No, and he's like, and we're losing it. Oh, shoot. We pissed off another coworker of ours who didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. and like we pissed her off because we were making fun of like we were talking about I don't remember why. This is back like 2017, 2018.
Yeah, a
Around
long
there.
way back.
We were talking about hentai, you know?
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Yeah.
And like she heard us say one phrase that we said as a joke that 2D was better than 3D.
Oh.
We said that we were just saying that because we were just tired of like the dramatic 3D people that are always making it extra and the 2D will never talk back, right? Or whatever. And so like she's fresh out of high school at the time and she had no idea what the fuck we meant by 2D over 3D. And so what she was like, what does that mean? We're like, oh, don't worry about it and anything. And then we pissed her off the entire shift by just shouting 2D's better than 3D every time it was applicable.
Jesus.
Every time it was applicable. She was just so mad until she finally looked it up during her break. And she's like, is this what y'all are talking about? And I was just like, you're literally proving the point. And then my friend would lose his shit. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's
Oh
beautiful.
my
People
God.
like casual friendships between anybody of any background can be some of the most beautiful, entertaining things ever as long as you take away that snowflake mentality.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Oh.
that's all it is. If you can't make jokes about it, you're immature.
Yeah.
You know? You're either immature or toxic, you know? It's like grow the fuck up, learn the difference between a joke and when someone's actually attacking you. The only people that are excused from that are some levels of autism just because they can't help it because that's what, you know, autism affects the ability of social cues, you know?
Well, it didn't affect fucking me, did it? Clearly.
Well, that's why there's different levels of autism, you know? You know? Like one of my best friends I ever got into a friendship with was autistic and like when we first met, I fought him, right? And it was because like I thought he was being disrespectful as shit because he wouldn't look me in the eyes and he wouldn't talk back to me when I was asking him a question. And I was like,
Yeah.
is this guy treating me bad? I was thinking like a fucking I can't say that word on stream, but let's say it rhymes with trigger. I had a whole bad mentality. I grew up hood, you know? So like you
Yeah.
look someone in the eyes when they talking to you. It's a sign of respect. This fucker kept ignoring me and wouldn't look me in the eyes. And since I thought he was a lighter skin tone than me, I thought he was being racist. Once again, ignorant, you know? So I fucking knocked his ass out, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and you know, and it's funny. The next time we interacted, the guy kicked my ass. Why? Because he knew martial arts and I didn't. I just didn't, you know.
This
He
motherfucker
wanted to
got
fight
prep
again. He
time.
slapped both his knees, and I said, "Oh, I fucked up."
This motherfucker got prep time, learned martial arts just to kick your ass.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I sucker punched the fuck out of him the first time, and that caught him dazed. So it was an easy ass beating. This time when he was ready, he fucking twisted my arm around, and I was like, "Oh fuck, he's about to break it," you know. You know. I was like,
Yeah.
"How the fuck?" And then the third time, our third interaction, this is the last time, before we became friends. I saw him getting jumped. I saw him getting jumped. I ran in there and started helping him fight back the motherfuckers. And boom, we became friends. I found out he was autistic and he just couldn't look people in the eyes or couldn't communicate that well. He stuttered a
Yeah.
lot and everything. And I was just like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
You know? Because ultimately, tism is just like a level of unable to read certain like social cues at times. Just
Yeah.
unable sometimes. That's what a lot of different flavors of it is. Sometimes it's just body language, sometimes it's tone, sometimes it's eye contact, sometimes it's just, you know, verbal diarrhea.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's usually something so small. It's not freaking some kid who hasn't been punched in the mouth screeching, you know,
Yeah.
screeching on the internet.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
So yeah, I love making friends with as many like diverse groups possible because
Yeah.
my goal is to be as like I want to be one of the most uncancelable people on the internet.
Yeah,
Try to cancel
fair.
me. He's homophobic. I'll fuck this guy in the butt right now. Let's call me homophobic. You think I'm homophobic? I'll suck a dick right now. I'm not gonna like it, but I'm not afraid of it.
But I'm gonna do it just to prove you fucking wrong.
Yeah. Right? Like... Just go into my. I would be like, oh hell no! Hey Brandon, pull your cock out right now. He's like, hold up, I don't swing that way, but I do now. We got a point to prove. See, chat, he's a homophobic one.
Oh,
Call me
God.
homophobic.
I'm losing my laugh here. Holy shit. God.
No.
Well, that's because we've basically been fucking laughing for like an hour and 45 minutes.
I mean, we gotta get that ab work somehow, right? Like,
we don't get ads on this channel, unfortunately.
oh no, no, not
yet.
ads, ads. I said abs, ABS,
Oh,
like
the
the
ab work.
muscles,
Ah.
abdominals. Get that workout in. If your sides ain't hurting, you ain't laughing. Like, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh.
Alright. Man, that because the other host left at the wrong time. Like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, she did. Honestly, she missing out.
Yeah. Man, the
Oh.
moment that like we started talking about immigrant, no.
Now that's where it got fucking funny. You fucking...
Oh my god, I think it really is just a funny topic around the world because every
Yeah.
nation is dealing with immigrants of some sort of level, you know.
Yeah, some worse than others, and well, you know, at this point, you just fucking around and just joke
Yeah.
with it.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
at one point, like it's just everyone fighting over imaginary lines, right?
Pretty much.
And stuff like that. It's funny. The only reason why I believe that, you know, I don't like illegals is because, bitch, I pay taxes. You should too, fucker. That's all I
Yeah.
care about.
Yeah, no, to be fair,
That's all.
that is a problem here. Yeah.
That is the only reason why I entertain any like illegal immigrant conversation. Because if you're not talking about the fact that they don't get taxed like we do, I'm a call bullshit. Get them out of here. Get out.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't paying taxes. Fuck out of my nation. Oh, you pay taxes. All right, never mind, guys. Keep them in here real quick.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, but they're not legal yet. Oh, no, but they're paying their taxes.
they
They're
paying
working hard. Keep
taxes.
them. I don't. They want to stay. They can stay. You know, just
Yeah.
pay your fucking taxes.
Yeah.
That or make me or don't make me pay it. You know,
Yeah.
even better. As an American, didn't we start a whole revolution over taxes, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Didn't we say fuck the Brits just because we were tired of taxes?
Yeah, pretty much. And you threw our tea into the water.
Oh yes, most proud moment ever. I feel the American bald eagle screech in my heart every time.
I'm gonna keep drinking tea till the day. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Anyway.
What is y'all's obsession with tea?
Well, that's just me, because I can't drink coffee. That's the thing. So yeah, I have to substitute for tea instead. Which, to be fair, I like a nice.
I mean, that's
milky
fair. Like
tea.
I get stuff like that. But like, you know what's so funny? I tried. Like, if you go to Boston, right?
Mm.
I forget which museum we went to because I was very young, but I still remember this because this thought ran through my mind when I was like 10 years old. I was like, they got mad at us for drinking this shit? That was the mentality in my head. Because what they do is that they allow you to drink the exact same tea, the way it was prepared, the same tea that we dumped in the harbor.
Yeah.
To be like, yeah, this is what we fucking dumped in the harbor and everything, and blah, blah, blah. And basically they're just like, it tastes like ass, right? America.
Good, I gotta go out there now and just like fucking try it and just be like, no, it's actually quite nice. You know I'm British, right? Fucking-
Right? You just be like, you take a sip of it at that museum, you see all the Americans flexing, screeching, and bald eagle and all this stuff, and you're just over here like,
It's
it's
pretty
actually
good.
quite lovely, isn't it?
There's actually some nice fucking tea. You should give me more of
It's
this
like
shit.
Oh, this will go perfectly with a scone.
To be fair, that's always the assumption people have. It's just like, yeah, you know, we have scones and crumpets and shit. No, we don't actually. That's actually really, it's rare. It's rare
No, it
over here.
is.
Yeah.
What was it? I saw like an interview that Snoop Dogg had, and like he was having like the stereotypical tea with scones, which the host was British, but they were saying like this is not actually that common. This is
Yeah.
more like a traditional thing, and no one really does it that
Yeah.
much. He goes, "Oh, okay." So they were doing it together during that interview because they were just trying to show the traditional like
Yeah.
courtesies of what it was. And then the thing that I found was funny was like Snoop Dogg's like, "Oh, we're supposed to stick our pinky out and everything, right?" And the guy's like, "Oh no, you don't do that because that means that you have syphilis." And he quickly puts that pinky down and goes, "Oh shit!"
You know, you know, I think he might have been trolling with that one with the pinky out because
Is it? I don't
it
know. I
does
believed
not
him
it does not mean you have syphilis. No, it's
because I'll be like,
so
that would make perfect sense. Imagine you're drinking tea. Someone has their tea. Back in the day when they didn't have any cures or ways to detect it, so like
mm,
someone's like, "Yeah, I have syphilis." Drinks with the pinky out. Oh, we're
the
not drinking out of his cup.
yeah, the thing is, syphilis wasn't really a big thing over here. It was more like water polio and stuff, and all of that stuff. Like back in the Victorian era, that people suffered
Oh
with.
yeah. Of
Is
course, white people didn't
yeah,
suffer from it because y'all were rolling around in shit for so long. Y'all got immune
pretty
to it. That's
much,
what killed the natives.
pretty
Like,
much. Yeah.
a lot of people, when like, for example, a lot of the hate towards Christopher Columbus, he does deserve a lot of hate about that stuff. But I feel like people misunderstand. Like when he killed so many, it wasn't because he was just going around putting them down by the blade and sword. No, it was because of the diseases. You know, because like Europe
Yeah,
survived the Spanish flu, the fucking the bubonic plague, and so many other diseases during the medieval period and all this other stuff. Because
yeah.
you know
Yeah.
that they're immune to it, but that doesn't mean when they go to a place that's like, "Hi, we know how to wash our hands. We've done that forever. We never had a period where we didn't do it." You
Yeah.
know, go over there and they start dying because of disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, you know. So most of the people that died during that colonial period, most of the natives, it wasn't because they were executed and brutally like harassed. No, it's because they died because they didn't know what the fuck the bubonic plague was
They
or
didn't know.
other diseases,
They didn't know what
smallpox.
hygiene was, because hygiene
Oh
wasn't
no,
really
they knew
talked
what
about.
they knew what hygiene was. They were just surprised that the white people didn't. You know, that's what it was.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember reading about like the colonial era of like back when the United States were still just the 13 colonies, that they believed that it was hygienic to like bathe once a week,
Mm.
only once a week, and I was like, "Ugh."
It's just
You
like,
know how fucking
nah.
gross that sounds, brother. You telling me you only wash your ass once a week, cuz?
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
With how much you shit, brother?
Oh, hell no.
You only wash your ass once a week. Keep this guy away. He's staying over there. Like, so this is so my god. That is the one thing that I'm like, it's so cool to think about like uh high fantasy and be like, oh my god, wouldn't it be nice to go back to that era of knights and chivalry and where everyone solved things like feudalism and all that. Oh, I can't wait to go back to like that type of era or romanticize about King Arthur and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And then you really think about it, and the number one thing that stops me is like, we don't have air conditioning, motherfucker. That is the one thing that I will be like, hold on. You're telling me when it got hot, there was nothing to do except fan your balls in the open?
Yeah.
Like under a tree? Like that was the only relief you had? Because there was no AC. You didn't have blowing fans and stuff like that. There was no electricity. You telling me when I needed to go poo in the outhouse, I had to sit there all sweaty with a fly bothering me the entire time, and it smelled like, ugh, like I didn't have a clean little toilet. I didn't have a bidet that hydro pumped my ass. Like, you telling me I just gotta sit there and think about my decisions and be like, yeah, this is life.
Yeah. But
You
yeah,
telling me we didn't season our food either?
I mean, kind of did.
Salt is not seasoning. If that is the only seasoning you use, salt is not. That is the bare minimum.
I mean, I guess with the amount of salt that I do put on just anything, it's in high amounts and it's probably enough potassium to kill a fucking horse.
I don't think the potassium is the problem. I think it's the sodium. Your blood pressure gonna be higher than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, no. I mean, I understand why fucking British people decided to fucking conquer the world at one point.
Don't
They
know why we
conquered
gave it
most
back,
of the
though.
world for spice.
Honestly, don't know why we gave it back. Fucking shouldn't have.
Because y'all couldn't fucking control them. Eventually, they said, "We're tired of white people. Rebellion!" All at the same time. That and y'all were dealing with the fucking French and Spaniards the entire time as well.
Yeah.
So while the peasants were revolting, the Spaniards and the French were like, "Get them!"
Yeah, I think we also had Scotland on our case as well, more or less, because we kind of used them as slaves at that time, and it wasn't really a good thing.
I mean, that's why the whole Braveheart thing was so inspirational for a lot of people, right? Oh my god!
Yep. My God, we've hit the 2 hour mark, pretty much.
All
Holy
right.
fuck.
I think we could wrap up here then. We'll end it there on
Yeah.
fucking Scottish slaves.
Yes, we certainly can. Oh. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This is the Naughty and Days podcast. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow all of that. Fucking do it. Any closing statements?
Yeah, no, thank you guys for watching and everything. My name's Obsidian Icon. If you could do me a favor and check me out on all my platforms and stuff, it should be either just Obsidian Icon, no space, or there will be an underscore on it, and that's basically it. It's the same on everything. You'll find me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Blue Sky, Instagram. It's all the same. So, go ahead and check me out there. You'll find that I am the same idiot at all times. I don't change my personality unless I know people are not comfortable. Then I'll adjust it slightly. But I am the same pendejo you're gonna meet here that you're gonna see there. You know.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's basically it from me.
Yeah. Well, thank you again, people, for watching, and we will see you in the next podcast, which should be tomorrow with a different guest. And also, thank you, Obsidian, for joining us in this podcast.
Yeah. No, of course. And as always, remember about them people on the boats, and that's where I'm leaving.
I'm making that the closing statement. You just